Hey, what's up, guys? I write my vlogs in advance, but there's always been a lot of speculation as to what they would be like if I didn't write them down, if I just sort of ad-libbed. So maybe I'll just give you a taste of that today as I walk over to the local Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles for Sunday breakfast. By the way, I went to a party last night and was given the infamous and unbeatable cinnamon spoon, and I beat it. You're looking at a man who has just beaten the cinnamon spoon. But yesterday, talked about the deterrence effect on the death penalty, and I sort of tried to rule it out. I don't want people to use the deterrent effect because I think it's a bad argument. But I didn't tell you what I think myself of the death penalty, so I'm going to share that with you today. I oppose the death penalty first and foremost because it doesn't actually fix anything. It's just something to do while we don't fix the problem. Somebody's been killed, somebody's been caught, and somebody's been convicted of the murder. What can you do? What will make things better? What will help fix the problem? Well, we can separate them from society. We can put them in a jail cell that will keep them from killing somebody in the future. What else can you do? Well, you can't bring the person back to life. You can't really do anything to fix the situation. But at least you can do this gesture, right? You can make a gesture of killing the person responsible as if that would help the situation. But it actually doesn't make anything better. So that's why I oppose the death penalty. Now, I support the death penalty because we live in a nation that is supposed to be of, by, and for the people. And I think the existence or lack of the death penalty is one of those categories where we should be able to decide for ourselves. I also feel the same way about gun rights, that it's really about what we want to sacrifice and what we want to have. And if you look at the polling, at least 2-to-1 prefer to live in a country that has a death penalty. So, I believe in democracy. Therefore, I support the death penalty in the United States now, even though I'm personally opposed to it. I think it's something that we have the right to make our own way on, and I'm comfortable being in the minority, at least now, and I hope my minority will grow, but I want to win that argument fair and square. I don't want to win by fiat. There's another layer of depth to this when you realize that the death penalty is misapplied in actual practice in the criminal justice system. The application of the death penalty is broken. The likelihood of you getting the death penalty is more influenced by race and some other factors than it really should be. It should be zero, and it's definitely not zero. And also we have executed people who have turned out through, I believe, genetic evidence to not have been guilty. If the criminal justice system and the trials are that poor in quality, then something needs to change, and that would be a very big and problematic deal, because asking regular citizens what is true beyond a reasonable doubt, how do you improve that when you realize that it's as imperfect as it is? I don't know. Hey, here's Roscoe's. All right, thank you. In summation, if I were in charge right now, I'd say number one, we should have a moratorium on the death penalty until we have a system that better emulates the principles of equal justice under law and beyond a reasonable doubt, so that the right people are getting killed if we're killing anybody. Number two, I'd say once we have that system, you can have whatever you want. America is entitled to a death penalty if that's what America wants, even though in the meantime, I will be trying to persuade you that it's not worth it, that it doesn't do any good, and that we should just go without it. And here I give you one of the hallmarks of California. This is a clinic. This is a pain relief clinic.